reorienting our personal relationships with nature and the wild is such a big part of this movement. Beyond any stats, it's that personal relationship. And I think that as much as this movement is about understanding systems of oppression and addressing systems of oppression, we also need space for healing. And I think green spaces is something that every community needs to have access to, but systemically, only the select few do. Why is it that there's barriers to entry for Black, Indigenous, and people of color to have access to green spaces? And I think that's one thing that's really important to address. And rewilding is also about engaging with topics around Indigenous communities, right? We know that Indigenous communities make up less than 5% of the global population, but steward 80% of biodiversity. So sustainability isn't about reinventing the wheel. I really think it's following the lead of cultures, so Black, Indigenous, and people of color that have honestly always had symbiotic relationships with the natural world. Sustainability isn't a one-size-fits-all. So we need people with like specific land-based communities and specific knowledge to really expand what the future needs to look like. And that's why I think having access to green spaces can be the first step to inspire that emotional connection to what we need to ultimately protect.